Hello friends, welcome to this new video. Today we are going to solve the paper of Compartment of 2020. Alright, so I have set 1. So this paper we are going to solve today. So let's see the solution. We will start with section A, which is of 20 marks, and all the questions are of objective type question. So let's take first question here. First question is the objective of management which consistently creates economic value for various constituents of a society is what? 4 options are there: organizational objective, social objective, personal objective, and both social and personal objective. So when we are talking about the management objective of management which consistently create economic value, so economic value is related with organizational objective only. So here answer is option A, organizational objective. Second question we can see here, which of the following is component of economic environment? All right, so economic environment we are talking concern with quality of life, rates of savings and investment, extent of government intervention in business, and birth and death rates. So when we see all 4 options, when we are talking about economic environment, here the answer is rates of investment, savings and investment. It is a part of economic environment. Other options are not a part of economic environment. Next is like this: the principles of management are said to be flexible as the aim at influencing behavior of human beings. Next is they are generally guidelines to action but do not provide ready-made solution for management problem. Next is they can be modified by manager when the situation so demands, and their application is dependent upon prevailing situation at a particular point of time. So when we are talking about the principle of management, it is flexible. Why it is flexible? Because it can be modified. Remember, when we are saying flexible, because it can be modified by the manager when situation so demands. So that's why our answer is option C. Next is state giving reason whether the following statement is true and false. A rule is a prescribed way or manner in which the task is to be performed considering the objective. So here they are talking about rule, okay, rule, but the definition given of rule is not correct one. All right, here they are talking about method, but they are saying it is rule, and that's why the statement is here false. It is false sentence, because here they are talking about the method, the prescribed way or manner in which task has to be performed considering objective. It is a definition of method, it is not a rule. Next is which of the following is not a step in process of planning? First is making assumption about future. Yes, it is part of it. Next is evaluating different proposal in light of objective to be achieved. Next is allocation of jobs to members of each department. Next is seeing whether activities are performed as per schedule or not. So when we are talking about here steps in process of planning, here in planning process, this thing allocation of job to members of each department, it is not a step of planning. So that's why our correct answer is here option C. Next is for the delegation to be effective, it is necessary that authority granted must be commensurate with assigned dash. So here when we are talking about authority must be commensurate with responsibility. So here answer is responsibility. Next is here, the figure is given here. Identify the type of organization structure from the organizational chart given below. Swastik Industries Limited, located in Uttarakhand. So when we see here, the chart is given like this: managing director, skincare, processed food, medicines. You can see different products are there. So we can say it is divisional structure. Okay, here it is a chart of divisional structure. different divisions are there on the basis of product line. All right. Next is which statement is not correct with respect to organization structure. Negative question, not correct. Ensure coordination among human and physical resource, ensure smooth flow of communication, specify relationship between people, work and resources, and de-establishes standard for controlling. So when we are talking about organization structure, here they are not talking about this establishes standard for controlling. It is not part of it. So that's why our correct answer is here option D, establishes standard for controlling. Next is like this. Next is using external sources for filling vacant position. Give a wider choice, simplify the process of selection, instills a competitive spirit among the existing employee, and does not infuse fresh talent in organization. So here choose the correct option from the following. So when we are talking about external resources, so in external resources we have a wider choice. Yes, it's correct. And it is also instills the competitive spirit among the existing employee. These two sentences are correct when we are talking about external sources. So first and third is right, then we can say option B here it will come. Correct answer is option B. Next is dash test is measure of individual's potential for the learning new skill. Alright, so when we are talking about learning new skill, options are like this: personality, aptitude, intelligence and interest. So here when we are talking about potential for learning new skill, so it is including in aptitude test. Alright, in aptitude test you will come to know individual's potential for learning new skill. Next is state the objective of financial management. Why we are doing financial management in 1 mark? If you are asking in 1 mark in one sentence, we can say one and only objective of financial management is to maximize wealth of shareholders. Maximize wealth of shareholders is the answer. Next, organization which choose to diversify their operations requires dash fixed capital. Alright, so when we are talking about here choose to diversify their operation, obviously when we are diversifying more only you need only more fixed capital, okay, not less. Next is temptation is a food joint in Imperial Mall in Bengaluru. It is becoming a popular among student and working people due to healthy on the go dishes on its menu like paneer wrap, chickpeas salad and grilled sandwich, etc. So here you can see it is how it is now decided to open two new branches in other parts of Bengaluru. Which financial decision has been taken in above case? So you can see one temptation food joined in Imperial Mall is their temptations. They are very successful, their products are very successful, and they want to start a new branch. So this decision is related with a long-term investment decision, short-term investment decision, dividend decision or financing decision. So here when you are starting new branch, it is obviously long-term investment decision. So option A is correct answer. Next is the process of classification of products into different groups on the basis of their important characteristics refers to which of the following marketing functions: grading, standardization, product designing or marketing. So here you are classification of product on their characteristics. So it is a part of, it is not standardization, not product designing, not marketing, it is a grading. Next is while the product dash sets the lower limit of the price and the utility provided by the product sets the upper limit of price which a buyer would be preferred to pay. So here they are talking about what things they are saying the upper price. The upper price is decided by the utility, but the lower price is decided by the cost. it is decided by cost. Next is state giving reason whether the following statement is true or false. Advertising refers to short-term incentive which are designed to encourage the buyer to make immediate purchase of a product. No, it is not correct. Okay, it is not correct. They are talking about here promotion. Advertising is not a kind of incentive. All right, so this statement is wrong. Next is, who among the following is not considered a consumer under the Consumer Protection Act 1986? Options are like this: a person who buys the goods for the consideration which has been paid. Yes, he is a consumer. A person who avails any services for a consideration which has been promised to pay. Yes. A person who avails the service for the commercial purpose. And last is any user of goods when such use is made with the approval of buyer. All right, so here who is not consumer? Remember, whenever you are doing anything for commercial purpose, whenever you are purchasing anything for commercial purpose, you are not a consumer. So here answer is option C, a person who avails the service for commercial purpose. Next is, ROC purchased a pack of biscuits. When she opened it, she felt the biscuits were stale. She carefully read the label on a pack of biscuit which mentioned, if you are not satisfied with product quality, write to our customer care cell, Bell Foods Private Limited, B321 Jalandhar, Punjab. The biscuit company has set up his own consumer services and grievances cell to promote and protect the following right. So here, if you are not satisfied, you can complain under which right? Right to safety, right to be heard, right to be informed, or right to consumer education. So if you are not satisfied with the product, you must be heard. So when they are saying that you have to complain to our customer care, that means they are protecting the right to be heard. Next is, the package of KRM Rava Idli Mix describes the procedure of cooking idlis in 3 steps. It specifies the ingredients, instruction for the storage and serving. The function performed by the label in the above case is describing the product and specify its contents, identification of product and brand, helping in promotion of product, or providing information required by the law. So here we can see what they are doing when they are specifying the ingredients and instruction. They are just describing the product and specifies its contents. So here they are mentioning the 3 steps, how you can make idli, 3 steps, ingredients and instruction. It is covered in describing products and specify its contents, option A. Next is last question of objective type. Arnav has recently started a business to sell computer. He hired a shop in Nehru Place in New Delhi, where he assembles various components to make a computer and supplies them as per order. He performs a series of composite but separate functions simultaneously and ensure that computers are delivered in a time as per order. These functions are performed by all managers at all times. The feature of management highlighted in above case, management is continuous process, pervasive, dynamic, or group activity. So all these functions are there, but here when we see, he is performing a continuous, see here word is the series of composite but separate functions simultaneously. So that's why here which it is saying that management is a continuous process. Now let us see section B now. In section B, here the question is like this. Let's see. We will discuss only case studies now onwards. So here question 21 in section B is a case study. So let's see the case study. Vaibhav Sharma was working as a production manager in Crescent Pharmaceutical Private Limited. To get his son admitted in school, he wanted to take leave from the office, but on the same day an important meeting was with the CEO of the company was scheduled to discuss about some new medicines to be manufactured. Considering the significance of the meeting, he did not take leave, and the CEO appreciated his exemplary behavior as he gave the priority to organizational interest over his personal interest. Name and explain the principle of management being followed by the Vaibhav Sharma in above case. And okay, so only one principle of management you have to explain. So here you can see the person has given more importance to organizational interest. So that's why which principle he is following? Obviously the principle is subordination of individual interest to journal interest, and that you have to explain. Okay. Next question 22 and 23 direct questions are there, so we are not discussing. Next question 24 number question is a case study, so we will discuss it. Currently the banking sector in the Indian economy is facing lots of problems. The rates of interest of bank are paying the deposit have sharply decreased. As a result, banks are able to collect lesser amount of deposit due to policy of Reserve Bank of India. Lending rates also decreased. The automobile industry is also facing problems, and thus they have to reduce the prices of car. This has encouraged the people to take car loans from the banks. As the interest rate on loans along with price of cars automobile sector are declining. Due to this position of tight liquidity, the Oberoi Bank Limited decided to raise the fund by issuing unsecured short-term instrument which could be purchased by corporation, companies and individuals. Identify and explain the money market instrument used by the Oberoi Bank Limited to raise funds, and next is also explain the money market instrument used by banks to maintain cash reserve ratio. So two questions are there. Here you can see the economy is everything is declining, interest rate is declining, deposits are declining, and prices of cars is also declining. In this tight situation, the Oberoi Bank Limited, we know the Oberoi Bank Limited is a financial institution, so they want some money for the short term purpose. So they are issuing short term purpose, they are raising funds, all right, which could be purchased by corporations, companies and individuals. So which market instrument, which money market instrument the Oberoi Bank has used, that we have to mention here. So here you can see raise fund by issuing unsecured. Unsecured is there, and it is issued by the financial, it is issued by bank. So that's why here the answer is certificate of deposit. So here certificate of deposit is the answer. And next is also explain the money market instrument used by banks to maintain cash reserve ratio. All right, cash reserve ratio every day they have to maintain. So here they are using call money. They are using call money instrument which is available for 1 to 15 days. All right, two things you have to explain. 25 number question is also case study of 3 marks. You can see in 3 marks 3 case studies are there. Stay Fit. Stay Fit is a probiotic drink, was launched in market by Double India Limited and is available in various cities across the country. Doctors are also recommending, and it is very useful for stomach. The company is also using various tools to inform and pursue customers about its product. It has recently started free distribution sample to encourage the customer to know about the benefit and buy the probiotic drink in future. The company is also appointing large number of salesperson who contact the prospective buyers and communicate with them to make sales. This way the company is able to develop the personal rapport with its customers. In order to create awareness and increase its popularity among school children, it also organized workshop for students and teachers. It also arranged the visit of students and teachers to factory to create awareness about the standards of hygiene adopted in processing and packaging. This helps the company to build a positive image of its product in the society. This way company is using combination of communication tools to inform and persuade customers about the firm's product. Identify and explain these tools. So here you can see the product is promoted. The Stay Fit probiotic drink is promoted by using various tools. The promotion is going on here. So you can see here in promotion mix, in above case, identify and explain these tools. So here one thing we can see, free samples are there. Okay, free sample is the one. First one you explain, free samples are there. Then here they are doing workshop. All right, for workshops is there. So here you can say it's a part of publicity. So publicity you explain. And here you can see salesmen are also there. So third number. So like this may first is a salesman appointment is a part of promotion. Then they are distributing free samples, and through the workshop they are doing publicity. So these three you can explain here. Let's start the section C. Okay, it is of 4 marks. All right, 4 marks each question. We will discuss only case study as I told. Let's start the question now. Question number 26 is a case study. You can see it's a long case study. The government of India is in an effort to eliminate plastic waste, imposed a nationwide ban on single-use plastic. The ban would likely to target plastic cutlery, straw, cups and glasses. As a result of this ban, the business have been forced to change their practice. Women airlines decided to stop giving small water bottles on flight. Various firms have been come up in the country that making biodegradable plastic out of starch, wheat, hay and petrochemicals. Thus competition is in upcoming industries immense. Business are also focusing on developing techniques to produce alternatives for plastic bag. Carlos Technologies Limited, a leading engineering company, plan to design and deliver high-tech machines. He can scale up production of bags made from newspaper to replace plastic bag. Many companies are replacing order for such machines. This added challenges before the smaller firm making proper bag. In various enterprises, employees are being trained to operate such high-tech machine. This will provide human resource with higher competence. Consumer have also become more demanding due to increased awareness and forcing sellers to adopt the bags which are not made of plastic. Identify and explain the impact of the above government policy on business and industry. So you can see plastic is not good for environment, and that's why it is banned. And due to this, all these things happened. So here we have to see impact of this government policy. What happened here? You can see here the thing is happened. If you see here, it is banned, and that's why many, you can see, they have started making biodegradable plastic. Business focusing on developing of technique to produce alternative plastic bags. All right, so here you can see the things which we can mention here. First thing is that here the thing here we can see consumer become more demanding. So this you can write. All right, then changing technology, rapidly changing technology. You can see here technology is changed here. New technology is there, developing techniques. So new technology also you can mention here. Another thing we can see rapidly changing technology, then development of human resource. Here you can see trained, employees are trained. So first thing is this you can write, then employees trained, then increasing competition also. Here one word here we have listen, yes, challenge, competition increase. Here I think in starting only we have read somewhere. Yes, here competition in upcoming industry immense. So this point also you can write. Third, more demanding customer also we have covered. So need to develop. And another thing, necessity to change. You can see here necessity to change, because this thing is that due to that everybody has to change it. So these 4 points you can write over. write over here 4 things: necessity to change and etc. Next is also this: Alka is working in a accounts department of Modern Locks Limited. Her mother is not well and attend to her. She wanted to take a leave for 1 week. For this, she went to senior accountant Manoj and discussed her problem. At the time of Manoj was simultaneously checking the balance sheet of the company. Since his mind was preoccupied in some work, he did not listen the Alka attentively and could not understand her problem. Alka was quite disappointed with behavior of Manoj. So identify the type of communication barrier discussed above and also explain any 3 barriers of the same type. So you can see here when she visited the office of senior accountant for taking leave, at that time he was doing something else. He was checking the balance sheet. So that means here, that's why he was not able to listen. So lack of attention is there here, lack of attention, and here in lack of attention and other 3 barriers of same type. All right. So when we talk about same type, so when we say same type, see, lack of attendance is a psychological barrier. So other psychological barriers are like premature evaluation, then loss by transmission, and distrust. These 3 are there, which are a part of it. Now we are moving to section D. All right, it is of a 5-mark question. All right, here you can see 29 and 30 question is a direct question, and 31 question is a case study that we are going to read. Let's read it. Sun Industries Limited is a leading company in India which manufactures steel. Its plant are located Jamshedpur and Bokaro. Currently, it produces about 3 million tons of sellable steel. As the demand for steel is growing, it is planning to expand the capacity of the existing steel plants. It is estimated that it will require 1800 crore of fixed capital and 200 crore of working capital. To raise the fund, the company consider whether it should issue equity shares or 7% debenture of 2000 crore. Presently the capital structure is comprising the equity shares only. The finance manager of company suggested that since the stock markets are undergoing bearish phase, it should be issued debenture. So let's see first questions. It is justified to raise funds by issuing debentures. Give the reason to support your answer. Explain the impact of issue debenture on risk faced by the company, and explain the impact of cost of debt and cost of equity on the capital structure of the company. So here you can see the company is developing, demand is increasing, so they want to develop, and for that purpose they want 2000 crore rupees. So 2 options are there: go for capital issue, new capital equity issue, or go for the debentures. But here you can see presently capital market is undergoing the bearish phase, and that's why the suggestion of finance manager is correct. So here you have to write down here first question: justify to raise issuing debentures. Yes, you can say yes, it is correct, because if you are going to capital market, you will not get the positive response from the investors. So because it is facing the bearish phase. So first is that. Second, explain the impact of debentures on risk faced by the company. So if you are debentures, impact of debenture on the risk. So when they are issuing debenture, yes, their risk will increase. How their risk will increase? Because they have to pay fixed rate of interest. They have to pay fixed time. In fixed time, they have to return this money, and there is a chance of default in payment. So this type of risk is there, and their overall risk will also increase. Next is explain the impact on cost of debt and cost of equity. So when you are issuing debentures, what happened to cost of debt? Cost of debt is interest paid on on debentures or whatever debt you are taking. So here cost of debt is 7%. All right. So when in comparison to equity, it is we can say it is a cheap finance. When you are using debt, it's a cheap finance. Next is a cost of equity. When you are saying cost of equity, impact of this cost of equity, obviously they will expect more returns on it. Here in cost of debt, interest rate is there. In the case of cost of equity, expectation of investors on return. So when you are issuing debentures, their risk will increase. So their expectation of rate of return by shareholders will also increase, because now onwards they are facing their risk is increased. So risk and return, they go together. Risk has been increased, so their return should also increase. All right. So this is the section D. Now let's see, or is here. So in this or is what is there, that means in section D, 5-mark question, one more question is there. Let's see, and it is also case study of 5 marks. All right, so let's read it. From the last many years, in the month of November, due to sudden rise in pollution level of Delhi and other parts of northern India, there has been an increase in demand for free air purifier. Indraprastha Technology Limited is manufacturer of air purifier, wants to encash this opportunity and wants to raise the investment in stock. It is expected that this decision would increase the rate of profitability of the business, and due to this many competitors have recently entered in this industry. In order to increase the sales, the company started selling air purifier at liberal credit policy. It is not affecting the profit of the company since production cycle is short. Identify and state 2 factors of that Indraprastha Technology will keep in mind before deciding working capital requirement. This also state 3 other factors which should kept in mind while deciding working capital requirement. So here, which factors been mentioned in the case study when deciding working capital, they are discussed, and other factors also we have to mention, other 3 factors. So 2 questions are there. So firstly we will take the question which factors has been mentioned in case study itself. So here 2 things are there. Here production cycle is short, the one factor is there. All right, and other is here liberal credit policy. So these 2 factors are there, which is it is discussed in the case study. So these 2 factors you have to explain here. So when production cycle is short, your working capital requirement will be less, and in the case of liberal credit policy, your working capital requirement will be more. And in the case of other 3 factors, in other 3 factors you can mention business cycle, scale of operation, growth prospects, level of competition, inflation. Many points are there which you can explain. We are on last section E. Okay, the first question is starting with the case study only, so let's see it. Infomed Limited is a growing IT firm with rapidly increasing market share. It has recently been awarded for best organization to work in India 2019 and is most sought after by job seekers. In this company, rules and procedure to be followed by employees have been clearly laid down by the top management, and there is no ambiguity in the role that each member has to play, as the duties are specified. During lunchtime, all the employees of the organization get together in the canteen. This time is much awaited by the employee, and it allows them to share their feelings with others. This leads to the success of organization. So here the success story is there. Identify and explain the type of organization being discussed in above case, and state 2 advantages of each type of organization identified in above. All right, so here they are talking about one organization where environment is very nice. So we have to identify which type of organization they are talking about. Well, here they are talking about two organizations. One is formal organization and other is informal organization. When we are talking about formal organization, here you can see rules procedure followed by the employee have been clearly laid down by the top management. So each member know their what is their role. So that's why it is a formal organization. And here they are talking about lunchtime. The employees are talking with each other and sharing their feelings. So it is informal organization. So two organizations are there, and you have to here at two advantage of each type. So you can write two advantage of a formal organization as well as informal organization. So you can mention the advantage yourself. Next question is here. See here or is there, that's why no question number is there. So in question number 32 another question is also there. So it is also case study. So let's see it. It is also a long case study, you can see here. Let's see. Good Looks Limited. Good Looks Limited are the manufacturer of cosmetics. The company enjoyed a preeminent position in the market and has grown in size. Till recently the company had been doing good business, but after the entry of competitors, market share of the Good Looks Limited has declined. One reason for this was that all decisions were taken by the higher management, and this resulted in concentration of all decision making process to apex management hierarchy. Worried about the decline market share and profit, the company appointed Structures Consultant India Limited as a consultant suggest improvement in the organization's decision making process. The consultant suggested that decision making process may be divided among hierarchical levels. They said that the decision making authority will be shared with the lowest level, consequently placed near to the point of action. It will help in quick decision making, and this will help the company to adapt itself in a dynamic operating condition. They stated that the philosophy of dispersal authority propagates the belief that people are competent, capable and resourceful and can be assumed responsibility of effective implementation of their decisions. Identify and give the meaning of concept based on which Structural Consultant Limited gave their recommendation, and explain any 4 points of importance. So here you can see Good Looks Limited. In starting means before appointing the Structures Consultant India Limited, they are taking all decision by FX management only. So here that at that time there was a centralization was there, but after this Structures Consultant India Limited came, they started dispersing the decision making authority to the nearest lowest levels, means near to the point of action. So here they have on which concept based they have taken decision. It is decentralization. Okay, decentralization is there, and afterwards any 4 important points. So importance of decentralization you can explain here 4 points. Another question is direct question. Now this is the last question, I think. Yes, it is the last question. So last question is also of case study. So let's see. After completing his studies, Mahesh started working in a non-government organization as an administrative officer. The organization is engaged in activities related to consumer welfare. One day, when his mother returned home after shopping, she gave him a mixed fruit juice, which she had bought. After consuming the juice, Mahesh started feeling uneasy. On checking, he found that juice packed purchase was without FPO mark. He realized that there is a strong need to educate customer about the NGOs, about the role of NGOs before buying any goods or services. State any 6 functions of NGO can perform, impart the knowledge and educate consumers. So here it is like a direct question only. We don't have to discuss on this, because the direct question here asks, state any 6 functions which NGO can perform to impart knowledge and educate customers. So you can explain the functions of how the NGO can contribute in consumer awareness. Well, they can arrange a seminar or workshop. They can they can encourage consumer to protest. They can file case on behalf of consumers. So these are things. So you can read this thing in books also. Okay, this paper is over. So you can download this paper. I am giving link you in description, so you can download the PDF file of this paper. Okay, thank you.